Are you feeling stressed in your own business? Well, it needs to be changed. And this video is made specifically for business owners who wants to live a good life without being stressed all the time. And if you will watch this video till the end, you will know the biggest secret that no one else is talking about on YouTube on how to get rid of stress once and for all in your business. And I will start with your well-being and a good sleep. Without a good sleep, you can forget building a profitable business long-term. And I will not reveal a big secret if I tell you that to have a good sleep, you need to follow a certain rules, like having a physical activity, having good healthy meals. This is more into the fitness coaches area. But please don't forget about your physical well-being, all right? And I want to mention the basics of the stress relief techniques like breathing exercise, basic meditations, looking at the fire, turning off your notifications. Everything is helping, right? But those are more like tips and tricks and not the full solutions. You definitely can use those techniques, they will help, but eventually it will get worse if you don't work on a deeper level. And before we go to that level, I want to mention an important way of approaching your thoughts, especially important for you as a business owner. And I'm talking about journaling. If you haven't started yet, then please go to the bookshop, find the stationery department, and choose the best looking journal or diary that you like. And you should like how it feels, the design, so that every time you take it, you want to put something in. Buy a good pen and just every day start journaling. Usually it's good to do at the end of your working day. Just start putting a couple sentences of what's happening in the business. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking about tomorrow? Everything that troubles you, just put it there on the paper. It's not only releasing the stress, but also opening more opportunities for your brain to come up with good ideas and solutions for your business. And talking about the business, a crucial part is to make sure you have fun. Of course, there are such things as accounting, taxation, monthly reports, and of course, you need to do that as a CEO, but you also need to have some fun tasks that you really enjoy in your business. And that way, we will prevent you feeling miserable all the time in your business. Having tasks that brings you fun will energize and help you to stay happy even during the working hours. And since I mentioned happiness in your business, it cannot be achieved if the business is not paying you. For all your efforts you put as a CEO of your business, you should receive regular payments. So please make sure that you do the profit distribution regularly, better every month, so that you also can see on your bank account that the business appreciates you. So pay yourself and of course get money for your family from the business. And this will also help with your support system, because you need to have people who surround you, who understand what are you going through as a CEO of your business, who understands the pressure that you go through every single day. And the support system includes, of course, family members, friends, but the right type of friends who understand how it's like to be an entrepreneur. The support system also includes your therapist and of course your business coach, all the people that helps you to stay strong, to stay motivated. So this was the overview of the quick fixes. But we have to acknowledge, first of all, that being a CEO of your business is stressful by default, because running a business is an activity that has a high level of uncertainty, and you will experience stress one way or another. And you might ask, okay, if I'm experiencing stress anyway, then how to deal with that? Well, the good thing is that there are two types of stress, which is the bad stress and the good stress. And your job as a business owner and CEO is to make sure that the only stress that you have is a good stress and not the bad one. So what do I mean by the bad stress and how to replace it with a good one? So the bad stress in business comes from a disappointment. You had expectations super high, and then bum, nothing worked out as you wanted, or something happened, super disappointed, you don't want to go further. And type B of the bad stress is the money pressure. You have a lot of situations like employees asking for money or partners asking for money, banks asking for money. Everyone is pressuring you, and this is definitely not a good stress. And then, of course, there are conflicts. As a CEO, you will have to deal with some type of conflicts outside and inside of your business. Along the conflicts, there is a stress of being overwhelmed by all the tasks that you have and feeling like, oh my God, there is too much on my plate. And of course, when you have a situation that you have just so much to do, there is a stress from being overworked, and all of this combined is the bad stress that your business can bring you. And we have to compare it with the good stress and come up with a solution how we can transform the bad stress into good stress. And the good stress comes from excitement from your new project, excitement from your current projects. And that's why it's super important to be careful when you choose what type of business you do, so that you will not be bored and you will still find a way to be excited and being pumped because you believe in what you're doing, because you believe in your business success. So this faith coming from within is already this good type of stress that drives you forward. And to make sure we keep this good motivation, you have to make sure you celebrate your achievements and not just take them for granted. Make sure that on the road of your growth, you have achievable milestones and you celebrate it together with your team. This feeling of accomplishment means a lot for your brain and being happy in your business. And now, after I covered the difference between the good and the bad stress, I want to give you a big solution for your stress in the business. Something that no other coaches on YouTube actually talking about. Because if you open other business coaches, they will tell you, of course, about SOPs, about automation, about delegation of tasks, usually repetitive tasks. But they will never tell you about the approach that I call stress delegation. So the secret and the beauty and efficiency of this approach lies in what are you delegating first. So other coaches will tell you to identify repetitive tasks that eat your time. But if you want to bring the energy and excitement from your business back, you have to start with delegating the stress first. Identify the most stressful tasks in your schedule and start delegating those first. And keep in mind the fun that we were talking about. Do not delegate the tasks that you enjoy and that brings you fun. Because if you do that, if you delegate all the tasks that brings you personally fun in your business, everything that will be left is just cleaning shit in your business. So when you start delegating, focus on the stressful tasks first. Delegate the conflict resolution. Delegate everything that brings pressure from the customers, from partners, everything that brings the stress. Put it on other people. And that way we will bring back the motivation, the excitement. And this always brings the increase in profit when you, the CEO of the business, are excited about it, are pumped to get it growing. And of course, there is also a final solution to all the stress of being the CEO. And it is pretty simple to say, but only a few and the best of the business owners are actually able to do that. And that is hiring a CEO, delegating the full company management, where you stay as a business owner, where you continue to get the profit distribution every single month, and yet you don't have those pain and everyday problems. Keep in mind, though, that this is only possible when you have enough profit in your business so that you can hire a good operator. So your profitability is a way to actually relieve you from stress forever by hiring an operator for your business. I hope that video helps you to relieve your stress. If you have some stressful situations or you want to reduce the stress, just comment this video. I will give you a helpful answer. And super important, subscribe to my channel for more guides for entrepreneurs. Stay profitable. Your Coach Glenn.